Hello there guys, this is ProudPidgezard and welcome to our second instalment of Mortal Empires. We are Grombrindal the White Dwarf, and in the last part we did take Mount Squigholm, but as Grombrindal went up to Mount Gunbad so that we can get the Brightstone mine. I mean, look at that, 1500 plus 10% faction wide unit experience plus 6 for artillery. Who doesn't want that? So because we went for that, and wait, I think it's actually a stronghold. Not bad. Grimgor appeared, and in the last battle Grimgor attacked this army, which is full of artillery. Don't get me wrong, you have the settlement garrison as well, but it was a massive victory. The miners here, the Ekron miners, they did absolutely fantastic. They got 100 odd kills, in fact maybe even more. And just in case somebody's forget, we are, I think I'll upgrade that. We are on double unit size, bonus movement, and underway against Grimgor. I'm just going to sim it. Yep, it was an easy bit, 770. I think that's a bit OP for him, but so that's that done. I wonder why he was going away up here. Maybe he was going to go and try and take Mount Gunbad from me. I don't have a clue. So we've got a follow again to Cooper. Income from breweries and gem cutters plus 6%, local region, nice. And armor piercing damage plus 20 because he defeated Grimgor. And yep, well, hilarious. And plus 20 is quite a significant bonus. Usually armor piercing with the good weapons and things that you get, usually it's maybe 8 or 9, or maybe 10 for a nice round number. So the fact that you get 20 is crazy in my book, to be honest. So yeah, we need to get this from them. Then after I take Mount Squigholm, I'll kind of merge these two armies together. I'll maybe keep the Lord though, because he's got minus 15% construction. I think it's him that's got it, the actual Lord. For all buildings. I know he's a runesmith. Yep, for local region, so I'll probably keep him there. But let's march in here.
You have my axe.
And if you go normal, you're not quite there. Okay, so here I've got, so yep, I've got that. Your XP for all units, for all forces. I've got Tactician. Probably get this Axe Lord. I'm trying to think. Mind you, campaign movement range is very handy.
It is time.
I'm gonna go underground again. Here just so I can recruit, and you can attack. And yep, it says we'll win that one. We lost the miners. Oh well. So you occupy that. And that's us got it, and that's our grudge cleared.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
You can get Forge 5 plus 10% armor piercing, yep. Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting I get 2 skill points now. And Inspiring Presence. Who is this thing here? You can, I don't know. Specialist in training. And Squigholm, let's upgrade you.
How can I help?
I was going to say I don't think you can recruit while under, but I'll give myself them. And the commandments available. Construction minus 10% for all buildings, which means that with him and my lord, that's, wow, I can't speak, with that commandment and that rune lord, that's minus 25% for this region. And it's the main region with Kara's Akarak, so a quarter is really good. So if something's 4,000, it's instead of 4,000 it's 3,000, so it'd be nice to see how much I save, to be honest, but we'll just find out overall. So faction encountered, more dwarves in Averland. I'll check out the diplomacy. So yep, it feels different using the ×2 skill points because in my Empire campaign for Mortal Empires with Volkmar the Grim, that is no mods at all, it's just purely the it's just the game, so to speak, whereas I've added mods in here because I'm not going to say it gets boring because it doesn't, but I'm doing the same thing all over again, just different faction, whereas unit size times 200, no, unit size doubled to be honest, times 200%, it's just doubled. It is, and I love it. As I've said probably every single time, it's a lot more realistic for me. So there's Nash and Gorfan Rock Gut. Diplomacy, is there anyone we can trade with? No. Oh wait, what's our strength rank? So we're 7, who's the closest to us? 18's Empire, Vampires are 2, they seem to always start off pretty good.
I am the White Dwarf.
So I am the White Dwarf.
What?
So you move there.
Rune Lord. You know
You
who I am.
move here.
The dwarfs need me.
And
Iron-willed.
you go there. To be honest, I'll just give you everything.
Setting off. How can I help?
And then what will I get? I may as well just recruit
Aye.
some more Dwarf Warriors or some more miners maybe, because they're armor piercing. I know Dwarf Warriors are a lot tougher, but
Aye, I'll see it done.
yeah, we'll go with them. Aye, you'll see it done. In fact, wait, how many can I recruit? 4.
I am the White Dwarf.
May as well get rid of them.
You know who I am.
So 1, 2, and get 2 Dwarf Warriors because that's what I was going to wait on anyway. And sorry if you hear a lot of thudding again, it just seems to does my head in. Don't get me wrong, it is looking lovely the wee kind of hut they've built out the back. I don't know what it's for because it's a big hut. They've got fences round it and everything seems to be like proper wood, if that makes sense. So I don't know what exactly they're building it for, but it's going to be lovely when it's finished. I just wish it was finished. I don't know if you can hear it, to be honest. I've watched over a couple of my episodes where I've remembered that it's been there and I haven't heard it as much as what I thought. So you might not hear it much at all, but just in case you do, apologies. So down there, Bloody Hands have moved down a wee bit to Grunty Mingo. Then you've got Kara's Asgal, Blightwater and everything down here. And Qatar, I don't know Qatar, it's Ash River. Or the Charnel Valley, Carag Orid. That's ruins, that might be where place now. I don't know, I've heard. So migration, just be gone now. And let's get income from settlements plus, in fact no, I don't really need that. Ammunition plus 20% would be good, then reload time reduction. Yep, I'll go with that. So the Pillars of Grungney, why not just upgrade the growth just now, it's not causing me any harm. And then I think I'll get a trinket maker. Yep.
Grombrindal.
And Grombrindal
Our enemies shall tremble.
can... oh wait, you can you teleport to there?
It's no bother.
I've never known that. Aha, so I'll get an item and a runesmith, which a runesmith would be good. So yeah, I'm going to fight it. The battle or ambush at Thundering Falls. Because I know they do ambushes, they come more at the sides and things. But I'm cushy. And I know that we do get support. Yep, it just says here. The kings make his way through the underway, an area under the dominion of Urks and Grobby bombers. But well, my artillery. No battle speech? Fair enough. I thought there would have been a nice battle speech. So, they come from the sides.
Miners! Let the vengeance begin! Tell!
So let's prepare for them at the side, really.
Drakes! The clans unite!
Why not?
For Grimnir!
Right.
Look through her!
So I'll put yous for there. And facing back, because I know this battle, I know that trolls do appear from behind.
Dwarf warriors!
And I'll put a unit of dwarf warriors. Then over here I'll have a front line of dwarf warriors with my Thane and Grombrindal. My Gyrocops will come over here to offer support because I think they ambush at the right side first. Let's see, wait, I'm 440 range, that's 400, so I'll be able to get that first. Right. Yeah, ambushed.
Gyrocopter! Nothing can stop us!
As you can see them coming in.
Strike out! On the way!
Even though technically they've not emerged yet.
Miners! Gyrocopter!
Are we technically fighting?
I will not rest until my axe is paid!
Yep, we're fighting. But it's not registered that we're fighting because I've not technically appeared. Okay.
Fly!
That's a strange one. So 3 kills.
Dwarf warriors! No!
Very strange. Right, at least it's showing that they've appeared here, and yep, now it's showing.
Gyrocopter! To the wizards! Miners! Iron drakes! Star!
My reinforcements have arrived.
Iron drakes! Take aim! Charge!
Yep,
Yes, then! Gyrocopter!
gyrocopters are just shooting them down. Over here everything's looking good. I know trolls, I think it is, that come from behind, and this, I know I said that I get ambushed from behind, but I don't know if I said what it was. Right, you just hit the Doom Diver before it starts to try and cause damage at me.
War of vengeance! Quarrelers!
Yep,
Rage
and
far, rage fast!
over here.
For the reloading!
Oh, no one of yous are losing, they're way up there.
Yes! Get him! Sir!
Let's get these miners into combat then, I guess.
Iron drakes! Hump those dwarven legs!
Right, yep. So what is it you get? Gyrocopter, gyro bomber, gyrocopter, gyro bomber, so 2 and 2. And because of that fact, I've always found this to be quite an easy one.
Grombrindal!
Right, Grombrindal and the Thane.
Miners!
Let's get stuck in.
Gents!
Right, beware, monstrous foes attack from the rear.
Bring death on them!
In fact,
Let us bleed for the clan!
I don't know if they'll still technically fire when my dwarves are there. Maybe that was a bad idea going so close to them there. Right, these squads are still fighting. The Thane's coming back anyway to help out my dwarves.
Ranging target!
Yeah, they're still saying that we're firing.
For the High King!
And because they're big, I won't hurt my guys as much. As much as you would think. See, look, they're still holding. And I'm going to come across and do some bombs, just like that gyro bomber looked like it was doing. Boom. Boom. And then shoot across.
By the ancestors! Power of the ancestors! To it!
Yeah, and they get 4 kills, is it? 6 kills with bolt throws.
For the colours
And the Thane, yep. I was going to say I see unbreakable, but technically he's unbreakable right now. And I think that's battle. That's victory. It is a very easy one, it always kind of has been.
We demand blood!
I think the fact that you get the reinforcements, and it's the air, and it's only obviously archers that can hit them when they're in the air. It's a very simple one. Catapult's doing well, Quarrel's doing good, X and Miners again performing. They get the most kills from me, 145 yet, but as I said, I didn't need to kill very many. I wouldn't say they lost that many, so the MVP gear cops must have probably killed more, which is not bad. Thane with 11, Grombrindal 4. But yeah, especially the likes of the tunnel mob heavies, half of the edge as well, because they're right at the edge. Yeah, 111, 91. Who get the most of them? 44 for a goblin spear unit. That would be against my miners. So we'll just kill them and we'll get a runesmith.
Rune of Swift
And the runesmith, because is it the rune of Wrath and Ruin? It now slows him down as well.
I am the White Dwarf.
You are the White Dwarf. Mighty bearded defence for all units when defending. That's good. So we'll get absolutely relentless. Then we'll get Axlord. And for the Thane, to be honest, I'm going to keep you in the army, I think. Melee defence, let's make you a physical tank.
Aye. Forward!
Right, get rid of them.
I'm here now.
And we'll... In fact, we won't recruit an unit, because that's
I have the forge fires
where the
glowing.
runesmith will come in.
The rune's duty is never done.
Perfect, yep, so what time are we at for this episode? We've done not bad so far. We've taken that back from the greenskins. I'll need to fight them soon. Caragdron's good because you get the logger, which will maybe help with some recruitment upkeep costs. I don't know what it will help really for me, because I'm more iron and steel and things rather than wooden spears. But it'll maybe help with something. Maybe ammunition. Like maybe my quarrels, it will help with their upkeep, because ammunition you use wood obviously for the arrows. But I suppose we'll find out. And then up at Mount Gunbar, that's great. So building military presence, characters and faction is just... Even the buildings compared to taxes, so I'm always going to be going up. What buildings is it that's actually going up? I don't have any. Unless maybe one of the... Is it the main buildings maybe give a wee bit of public order? Oh wait, I do have that. I never noticed that. Oh, because I get dwarf beer resource. So Mount Square Column, let's upgrade you. And may as well get the trinket maker. Gives 200. Then up there it gives 300.
It is time.
So you merge in with Grombrindal.
I've cast the runes. I'm here.
Who's going to move? Mount Gunbad. For the faction, +1 is up because we're less than 9. For the severity, diplomatic relationships with dwarf realms, +5. Is that all it gives you? +5. It's not the best. So we're going to attack Caragdron, who don't have the best guys, but we've got a nice wee army. I'll maybe fight that one. There is a mod I saw, I think it was triple size units, and I thought about doing that. I think it's actually from the same maker as the double size units, but Then I thought triple size compared to normal. I mean, this actually does a lot more work on the computer. I know it doesn't actually slow it down that much overall, but it still does quite a lot of work on the computer. So I think triple wouldn't be the best. Draw more against the Teeth Snatchers, I'll fight them all. Since me and we're trusted pals. And they're quite an easy confederation usually to get, but I don't know if I want to confederate with them or not. I suppose I will at some point. Give me that nice little bit here. We've got Barak Vavrega Hills, but they don't have Dot Karaz or Barak Dozbag. But I suppose it would let me have a second army and attack throughout. We'll wait and see. I'll maybe do that next episode. So yep, in the Empire campaign, because we've lost a lot of factions. Lord not moved, that'll be that one probably. So Grombrindal. Oh, there's no point in fighting that one. Let's see who get the most. 327. Oh wait. How many troops did he kill? 14 ... He must have killed over 1,000 himself. Now I don't know if I believe that. Fire damage plus 6% weapon damage. Put it in Grombrindal just now. So apparently he got over 1,000. Not sure. So let's see. Oh, we're gonna get a Carpenter's Guild Hall, which is a shame. But here, unit experience for Dwarf Quarrelers, Rangers, Bolt Throwers and Grudge Throwers. Upkeep for them, yep, recruitment cost. That's pretty nice.
It is
and
time.
Nope, never leveled up. And oh, that's a shame, I can't even... My miners are badly blooded. Settlement upgrade available, Mount Gunbad, yay, to me. Mount Squighorn. Yep, get the trinkets. I mean the trinkets almost 200-300 AD of them at 300, plus I think it might go up to 400. Or 350, just say 300 for easy math. There's an extra 900 just from the 3 settlements. So if you've got 4 settlements, which I do, well 5 now, if you get that in every one of them, there's an extra 1500 gold per turn. That's what... I'm trying to think how much. Well, his army's 2,500, so that's another half army as good as this one. Well, I say as good as this one. Don't get me wrong, it's very easily beaten, but you know what I mean. It is a good strong army to have. And I want to fight a decent battle that's not too easy. Safri, I forgot about them as well. And I don't know any Dark Elf factions, I've actually still not played it. I've played every faction in the full game except for Dark Elf so far. I've played them once in an online battle, which will probably be up because I do pre-record some things.
Your prestige grows, my lord. News of your
won 3 battles against Greensquins, that's fine.
You're developing
oh yes, the Goblobber. Oh, you shut up.
The dwarfs need me.
The dwarfs need you. Mighty Bearded Defence. Missile Resistance, what's this? Armjets, Cannon, Flame Cannon, Organ Guns, Gyrocopter and Gyro Bomber. And it's a Flash Bomb. Of course I'm going to stay with the Axe Lords now. And down, you're worst, you're not bad. So this Grishlo's get the worst experience.
You know who I am.
So swap him for the Goblobber.
How can I help? To battle!
We're going to attack Iron Rock. Now Black Crag, it's a Greenskin's capital.
You daft git!
You daft git.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Would you just like to confederate moderate? We'll try it.
No way.
Right, why don't off his a couple of thousand.
Don't think so.
Right, 4,000, and that's a lot. Oh, that's demand. Whoops.
No way.
That's fine, we're trusted friends though. Zuffabar's only got one bit. Have they maybe only start with one bit? Have they been pushed back? Yeah, they've been pushed back. The vampires are actually attacking them. See, it's harder now because you've got to think. Like, the vampires usually wouldn't really attack because they couldn't control. Well, they could control, actually take the settlement. So, for instance, the vampires wouldn't have attacked Caragdromar and Oakenhammer and Zuffabar as much because they can't physically take it. Whereas now that you can take any settlement in the map, whether it's good or bad for you, it opens up a lot more possibilities, I think. Good and bad, don't get me wrong, it's good because it means that you can go. I mean, for instance, I hated it when you're the dwarves, you've conquered the Badlands and a few of the mountains, but then you have to go up here and fight the Empire. But you can't occupy a settlement at all up there. Or likewise with the Empire, you're fighting down here but you don't have a settlement. You just need to rely on global recruitment and different things. And for me, I didn't like that, but it worked with the Warhammer lore, whereas now with the climates I think it is a lot better, because there would have been the odd Empire faction or the odd vampires that defeated the Pillars of Grombrindal but stayed there. Whether it was the best place for them to stay or not, they still stayed there. So overall, Moors sounds like green skins to me. Move any character to Karak Norn. Karak Norn's very... In fact, wait, Karak Norn's over here. That, oh, that's Karak Norn, it's quite a distance away. I'll do that with an agent, I'm not going to do that with an army. So Gorfire and Rockgut is here. Right, Thane, Ancestral Grudge, let's get your weapon strength against green skins started. And you could, obviously with that, and Rune of Oath and Steel, 30 armour.
You know who I am.
And we'll attack that.
Fight!
And I know it's an easy one, but I want to fight it. I mean, it's Gorfire and Rockgut, who we never got to fight last time, and it's for their capital, and I think they're only place left, but I'm not going to fight it right now. I've actually planned for another episode to get recruited. Well, I'm too much in the Warhammer mind. I've got another episode to record, so that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just stop this episode, then record it from here. In fact, I'll start the recording when I'm in the battle in my deployment area. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and when you do subscribe, please do smash the bell button.